I'm working below minimum wage right now, and I'm actually happy with it. But before I get into all of that, I do want to give a quick update of where I've been for the last 3 to 4 weeks. So if you don't want to hear about my update, you can just skip 1 or 2 minutes of this video. But pretty much what I've been doing so far is I've actually officially gone on my first solo travel without telling my parents, which is a whole different story. But on top of that, I've also been really focusing on sales, on my current sales job, and really trying to get better at sales, because I feel like sales is going to be the thing that's going to help me retire my parents and get to that 20K per month that I want to get to. And on top of that, I've recently purchased a sales mentorship program for $6,000. And pretty much what their guarantee was is that they're going to first train me in sales and like basically make me a killer salesperson. And on top of that, once they have made me that killer salesperson, they're going to place me in a job where I'm going to be making north of 10K, 20K per month, which I'm hoping they're going to deliver on that. And if they do, then I'm actually very close to getting to that 20K per month and retiring my parents. So I'm super excited for the next 6 months. I'm super confident that I'm going to be able to retire my parents, and my goals are within reach. Like I can feel like I'm getting closer. And I just need to go for one last sprint, like one last dash, and I'm going to be able to get to my goals. But anyways, with all that being said, what I want to talk about in this video today is the fact that I am working a job in which I'm making below minimum wage right now, and I'm actually happy with it. The reason why I'm happy with it is because when I first got this job, I was pretty okay at sales. And I used to have my marketing agency. And the reason I failed in my marketing agency, the reason that didn't work out, is because I was booking a lot of calls, but I was not being able to convert those calls into closed deals. So sales wasn't a problem. So I had to take a side quest, and I had to get a sales job, which is my current job. And in this job, I have learned so much in terms of selling better, how to sell, and all that good stuff. And I've actually become a better salesperson. So even though I'm working below minimum wage right now, I'm only making, I think, $1,500 to $2,000 per month, which is not a lot, but I'm learning so much in terms of sales. And I feel like I've been in this job for 3 or 4 months, and I feel like I've learned as much as I could in this job, which is also why I'm in the other sales mentorship program, because I want to go for a better job now. I am ready to go to the next level, to sell at the next level, to sell with higher level people, with like other killer salespeople, so that I can learn from them as well, and in that process make a lot more money as well. So even though I'm working below minimum wage right now, I'm working in a job where I'm making $1,500 to $2,000 per month. Even though I'm at that stage, I don't regret it, because this company, they bought one very experienced salesperson to coach the entire company, coach every single person in the company who was doing sales. And I have learned so much from that person that they could have told me to work for free for a month, and I would do that, because I was learning so much from that person, and I could tell that has made me such a better salesperson. And I know that the only way from here is up. So if I go to another company, and maybe I'm not making 5K, 6K, 7K, 10K per month, maybe I'm making much less than that. But if I go into another company and I'm able to learn from other professional salespeople, people who've been doing this for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, if I'm able to learn under someone who's a fucking millionaire, then that's worth it. I'm willing to earn less in this season of my life if it means I can learn a lot of stuff that I would not be able to learn if I was working in a job where I was getting paid a lot, but I was not really learning. It's like Alex Hormozi says, you're going to have to know when you're in the season of learning and when you're in the season of earning. I'm 22 years old right now, and I'm in my season of learning. I don't really care how much I earn at this point. If it as long as my needs are being met, as long as I'm able to pay for my own basic necessities, I'm good. If I can work somewhere where I can learn from experienced people, in a place where my goals are other people's realities, if I can work in that place for 6 months or 12 months, you better believe that after 12 months, I am going to be a killer when it comes to sales. I am going to be so good that making that 10 to 20K per month it's going to be second nature to me. And once I get to that point, I'm going to first of all retire my parents. I'm going to drop out of university. I'm going to get out of this country and travel the world. And on top of that, only then I feel like I'm going to start my own business. Because in my previous business, the thing that caused me to fail was sales. So I really want to master this skill before I start my next business. And I feel like once I have the skill down, once I've mastered it, when I start my own business, let's say a year from now, it's going to take off very, very fast. This is pretty much why I'm working at a job where I'm earning below minimum wage, but I'm happy with it. I can go and get a job that's going to pay me 10K, 20K per month and not really learn a lot. But again, if I do that, then a year from now, when I start my business again, I'm going to struggle with sales again and it's going to inevitably fail. So in a way, I'm practicing delayed gratification when it comes to money. I'm in my season of learning. I'm trying to learn as much as possible under people who are more experienced than me so that whenever I actually do start my business, I have all the skills in my arsenal to actually make sure that that business is successful. And you're watching this video right now. So a year from now, or like 2 years from now, when I have my business and it is being successful, like I don't think anyone can say that I got money from my dad, like I got daddy's money, or I got a handoff or something, like a handout or something. Because you're seeing me right now, like not focusing on the money to learn the skills so that in the future, 1 or 2 years from now, I can start my business and I can actually make it successful. But anyways, that was quite a long rant, but I just wanted to give you an update on where things are at the moment and what my next moves are, what my next move is on the chessboard. But that's pretty much my plan right now. Hopefully within the next 6 to 12 months, I'm going to be getting another sales job, which is going to help me make 10 to 20K per month. And yeah, it's going to be all up from there.